It's very annoying and stressful to wake up at 5 a.m. 5 days a week, with your whole body aching and tired because of your job. And you only get to enjoy 2 days a week, which are your days off. Sometimes you can't even take a moment for yourself because you have to do the laundry that has piled up during the week or do a general cleaning of the house. Your time becomes very short. No time for fun, enjoying life with friends, visiting family, watching your favorite series on Netflix in comfort, reading a book, and going out with your boyfriend or girlfriend. Because you only have 2 days, and these 2 days go by quickly. You notice time passing so quickly, and on Sunday night, the headache starts to set in. Because of anxiety, you dwell on memories of your work routine, the pressure your boss puts on you, toxic colleagues, and above all, the overload of work, mental and physical. So, if you wake up at 3 a.m. to go to the bathroom, and when you return to bed, you only have 2 hours of sleep left. Anxiety takes over once again. The solution is to have a coffee and wait for 5 a.m. to roll around so you could go straight to work. On your 2 days off, you are left with only the tasks you cannot do during the work week. The 5 a.m. routine leaves you without freedom, trapped, and without choice. Do you want to remain in this prison forever? Of course not, unless you really like living this way. Don't let the 5 a.m. routine affect your happiness and your environment. When you spend time with your family at 10 p.m., you remember that you have to go to work tomorrow and rush to bed because you have to get up at 5 a.m. They lied to you all this time. Waking up at 5 a.m. won't make you rich or change your life. Changing your life is not about schedules or the time you have. It's about the hard and smart work you do. There are people who wake up at 1 p.m. and are successful because they have already created a well-defined plan. What now? I know that many have no other choice. If you don't wake up at 5 a.m., you won't be able to support your families, pay the rent, and pursue your interests. Well, as long as there are no other options, you can endure this temporarily. Keep looking for another path for your life. You have to dedicate yourself with total focus to break this chain that disturbs your sleep every morning. You must remember that you no longer have any other choices. Unfortunately, you were born far from the ease that many have. No inheritance, no rich parents, and no shortcuts. And that's where I tell you. So, resist. But don't accept this as definitive. Don't accept this routine as your final destination. Tolerate it for a little while, just a little while, until you reach your goals. But fight in parallel to get out of this trap. Take advantage of the few free minutes of your day to plan, study, learn, and create something of your own. Use your rebellion as fuel. You may not have rich parents, businessmen uncles, or an emergency fund, but you have the chance to change. And that starts now. Don't let the alarm clock control your life. Use this time to build a bridge that will take you out of this suffocating cycle and take you where you really want to be. Remember, you can't afford to compare yourself to other people. As they say, some people were born with a silver spoon in their mouth. However, don't be foolish. Not for yourself, nor for those who depend on you. Your freedom must be earned, and the fight begins every day when the clock strikes 5 a.m. With this reflective script, we end today's video. If you identified with this message, leave your like, share it with someone who also lives this routine, and subscribe to the channel. See you in the next video, millionaires.